Morty, time for some Morty mind blowers, Morty. Morty, like the idiot who forgot to set the mic up to record and has to re-record the entire thing, Morty. He's a freaking idiot, Morty. Morty, and maybe he should forget this, like some of the memories in this, Morty. Ain't that right, Morty? I'm Pickle Rick! Toy Rick! Pickle Rick! Oh, well, mine is Fox9, so they get 9-bit Fox. And I totally went on a whole little, and I'm not making a joke here, I totally made like a 20-minute video, made comparisons to other media. I talked about like the cool discussion of memories and crap in this episode, and I freaking did not set my mic up to record, and I only got the freaking video, visual. Yay! Peace among worlds! Ah, jeez. But in any case, this is, what is it? Fun. What is it called? I freaking said it like 10 times in my video. Morty Mind Blowers, which is supposed to be what will replace, Dimensional Cable in this season. And honestly, I think I like this one a lot more than I do, Dimensional Cable. One being that Dimensional Cable, again, it's friggin' funny watching Justin Roiland literally get drunk, go into a sound booth, and just start making up crap as he goes along, just improvising crap. And it's kind of friggin' hilarious. But, and then they're just like, yeah, let's animate this stuff. But this one I actually kind of really like for one, a couple things. One, it adds a little bit more solidity to this theory that's been floating around that saying that this Morty is the Morty that we've been following since episode 1 of this season to now is actually all evil Morty's backstory, and that by the end of the season it's probably going to take us back to the beginning of Rick and Morty, whatever, of the first Rick and Morty whatever episode, and then, or not episode, but of this season, and then continue playing forward. I don't know if the last episode, technically could have killed that theory or solidified it. I don't freaking know, but it is kind of a cool idea, especially towards the end of this episode, which basically Morty, after a whole labyrinth spoof, Morty sees his eye as a turtle that apparently shows him everything. He's like, I don't want to remember this, Rick. And Rick's like, don't worry, Morty. I got something special. Come on, Morty. Takes him down to this place where he stores all these memories that are color-coded. If I remember correctly, and again, I don't. Blue are memory, and Rick uses it to, they basically straight up says this is replace Dimensional Cable after they were going to watch it and then skip that. Stabs a blue vials that hold memories, stabs one of the Morty's head with a helmet, and he starts reliving memories. And the blue ones are Morty's mistakes, the yellow ones are family's mistakes, and then red ones are Rick's mistakes, or things that Rick didn't want Morty to remember, like forcefully. And the episode is freaking awesome. I kind of say it's kind of a similar setup and thing to, like, let's say the Twilight Zone. I would say this is really like Twilight Zone-ish, because again, they're just short little stories, little anthology little stories of Rick and Morty. Or also it's kind of like, what's that? Gravity Falls, it had something like that, where it had like little short stories in it too. It's basically an anthology episode. One thing I do like about this though is that all these are technically are adventures that they did go on, and also are basically canon. Like, Morty listening to squirrels plan to take over the world, and so Rick and Morty then have to go to another dimension. So basically saying, and Rick says, I told you, Morty, we can't be doing this all the time. So that then means that we're not even in the dimension that they went to after the Cronenberg. We're actually in a third separate dimension from that one, which I find kind of hilarious. Let's see, what else was there? The whole, and again, like I also said in my other video that now I scrapped, it kind of brings up the whole thing about, like, memories, like, what makes you, like, from your memories, like, again, like, if you want to go inside out, the little, the core memories, those things in your head, or the memories that you remember the most, those things that defined your life, that tell you, I'm going to go left, I'm going to go left. I'm going to go left, everyone. Left. I'm going to go right, or I'm going to go left. You know, either one. Those core memories, those things that grooved you into being you, what would happen if you took those away? And, again, because Morty, after he learned something, he's like, maybe I could have learned from my mistakes doing all this stuff. And it like, I could have learned from my mistakes and not screwed up as much as I used to or did. And I kind of really like that, because, again, this reminds me of an episode of House MD, where he's treating a patient who has amnesia. And basically, she's a completely different person from what her husband remembered her to be. She's now, like, she's, like, more, like, outgoing, wants to do more different stuff, and doesn't care about her job and everything. And her, you know, herself before amnesia, which, again, I'm not sure if it's a TV thing, but amnesia is always strange, in my opinion, where it's like, oh, I forgot all of my memories, but I remember how to write and read. And it's just like, shouldn't those be gone too? Because that's still memories, I'd assume. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. But, it's kind of like a cool little debate that I kind of think, like, what happened, again, what if you take those memories away? Who would you have become if, let's say, you don't swear? And they go, like, you know, that one memory where someone said, you don't swear! And, you know, you never swear. Take that memory away, will you be cursing like a sailor? Probably. Because you didn't have that thing that diverted you into that other direction. And then that also kind of brings the question, like, how would this Morty be if he kept all those memories? Or or flip side of that, how would that Morty be if... Or the flip side would be, like, what would happen if Morty kept all of those memories? Because by the end of the episode, Morty accidentally erases both his and Rick's memories, and Morty uses the memory to try to figure out who he and Rick are. Turns out he doesn't like it. They decide to do a suicide pact, but Summer, like, knocks him out. And, like, oh, it's a sequence 4. And, like, you know, he's basically the third person in this group, which I kind of really like. Fixes their memories, puts them in front of Dimensional Cable. They yell at her for, like, why did you let us fall asleep during Dimensional Cable? They leave, but also, Summer says, no wonder you guys are always behind schedule. He's like, what? And he's like, nothing, never mind. And I'm just like, what the fuck did that mean? What do you mean behind schedule? I kind of really want to know what that bit meant. I don't know. It's something I want to know. Maybe I'll come with a theory later, but I can't really think of, like, anything that means. That is, like, literally one of the only times in a thing where I'm kind of, like, stumped on, like, what the fuck does that mean? But this was good. I like the little skits between it. Like, again, it was very Twilight Zone-ish, where it's like, you know, one mistake or something, like, screws everything up, and it always ends badly. Or, like, Grim Adventures of Billy Mandy, it always ends badly. Like, Morty looks up at the moon, sees a man on the moon, and she's like, what the fuck is a man on the moon? FYI, very powerful telescope. Then again, it might be just Rick's, so Rick's do that. But, like, everyone's like, it's a smudge. Like, no. And then there's, like, a guidance counselor, and he looks like the guy from the man on the moon. He says creepy things. And, like, Morty sets some things up. He dies. He commits suicide. And then it turns out it was just a smudge on the lens that looked like the guy. And she's like, what the fuck? Or stuff like that. Or, like, Morty figuring out the true balance or level of everything. And just like, and then gets up and is like, no, the world's alive. You're all sheep to the slaughter. And stuff like that. It's just like, what the fuck? Though I do kind of like the bit where, like, Rick kind of like, shh, it's okay, Morty. It's okay, I'm gonna help you, Morty. And, like, you know, of course he has a memory gun, but it is kind of like, again, I kind of do like seeing when Rick does take care of Morty, even though he does show us that he's still an a-hole in this, where, like, he erases bits where, like, Morty corrects him on some things, or makes fun of him, and then Rick just, like, erases those memories. It's really good. I really do like this episode. Again, a lot more, because, again, I like Dimensional Cable. Dimensional Cable's fine. I do like those episodes. They're pretty fun. They're pretty funny. Again, just the image of Justin Roiland in the booth, drunk, going like, and then the kids eat the leprechaun's stomachs. Oh, he's eating the birds, delicious. Oh, my intestines. Just the image of Justin Roiland drunk saying all that crap, and just like the people in the booth, just like, and like knowing that like I'm pretty sure half of his drunken ideas, never get put to screen, and I kind of find that a little bit even funnier too. But I kind of want to know, and this I kind of like this one. I kind of like more because again, this is more connected to the universe. It adds more to like, yeah, these all actually did happen. Though mind you, because this is the third universe that Rick and Morty have done this in, are these even really this Morty's memories, or did like the Rick from that dimension also do those similar things with Morty and also have the place where he has all the files and memories and crap like that? Does that Rick also did do that to that Morty? So that are these even all of Morty's memories, or is this another Morty's memories? And again, at the end too, again, like my thought process a little bit on this too is, for how much Morty became like kind of a little bit crazy at the end, a little bit, to committing suicide, it kind of makes me think like, what if the reason why Rick does stuff like this is because, evil Morty? If we're going by the fact that this isn't actually evil Morty's backstory, this isn't evil Morty's backstory, and we're actually following our Rick and our Morty that we started out with, or technically started out with. We'll watch my evil Morty theory. What would could this actually all be like a safeguard from our Morty becoming another evil Morty? Like erasing all those memories, all those mistakes, because it'll keep Morty how he is and not make him into evil Morty. Which again, Rick has said a smart Morty or whatever is not a great thing or not a good thing or too smart of a Morty. I don't know. I don't know, but this episode was fun. I liked it. It was great. I liked all the little bits and stuff. There's like 2 Star Wars jokes in this, which I kind of like. Like when they cut open the monster, it's like, oh, we're gonna freeze! Wait, are we on A or B? It's just like stuff like that, or like them running away in like stormtrooper styled armor. I don't know, it's pretty fun. This episode was fun. I loved it. Tell me what you guys in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'm sure videos I've done. Links are on my Facebook channel over there somewhere. Thanks for watching. Just go to the videos, and we will see you later. Pickle Rick, Toy Rick, Pickle Rick, Toy Rick.